God, when I took a break from social media, I really focused more on God. Like if you see my Bible, I'm sure you've looked at some of the past Bible studies that I've done. I have like post-it notes and all these different books because I've really enjoyed reading the Bible. I've really enjoyed praying more. And I feel as though when I took a break from social media, it was like God was calling me to be with Him more and to be in His presence more and learn how to pray more and also to understand what He wants me to do with my life. And I also felt that when I took a break, I also kept on hearing this word which was associated with my past Instagram account, like tainted. Like God kept telling me, this Instagram is tainted. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. So, for today, I'm going to take you through a little story time. Some of you people might have noticed that, some of you who follow me on social media might notice that I deleted my Instagram. Yes, I actually deleted my Instagram in May of this year. I hadn't posted since last year, July. So, my account was sort of active, but I wasn't really posting anything. And in the month of May, I just decided that, okay, it's time, let me just delete my Instagram. So I want to tell just a little story about why I decided to delete my Instagram. I think I started my Instagram like that was like around like the year that I was graduating college. Was it around like 2015 or so, 2016? Because I feel like I really became active on Instagram when I was in Nigeria. Because when I was in New York, I was hardly posting there. I was mostly posting on Facebook. Like I think I had a few pictures of me from New York on Instagram, like two or three from my internship at Nothing, this role model program when I was at Essence, like just two or three pictures. Most of my content was from Nigeria. So I started creating content in Nigeria because I think it was here in Nigeria that I got inspired to like really try to write more and share more because even though I had some blogs, I think I started off with Blogspot. I was not really active on social media. So it was when I got to Nigeria, I was like, oh, I want to start creating content on social media. I had my Reflect Everyday blog then, so I was really excited to post and create content, go on photo shoots, and do some collaborations, some Instagram live, Girl Talk with EC is something I started, and I've uploaded some of those Instagram lives on YouTube here. So yeah, I was really excited to create content on Instagram, and I was enjoying it. So why did I decide to delete it? I decided to delete it for, first of all, big thing is just peace of mind. Yes, I have done a video before where I talked about social media breaks. So initially, I just thought that I would take a social media break. I would not be on Instagram for a while because it was something that I was doing regularly for my mental health, and I think it was really just something that helped me feel good, peace of mind, focus on myself more. So I took a social media break for like a month and then like 2 months, and then I just realized that okay, I'm really enjoying this, and I don't think I want to come back to Instagram. I don't think I want to post again. So at first I was going to come back, but then I realized that I don't really think I want to come back to Instagram anymore. So I just didn't post again. Like since last year, July, I didn't post. And then also, I just decided that, okay, if I don't really enjoy posting anymore, then why am I still on Instagram, right? And I just decided that, okay, I feel like much freer, lighter, happier. I have more peace of mind when I'm not there. So I might as well just delete it. So the first thing that I did was that it was really just for me to feel like to have more peace of mind. And also I realized that when I took a break from like social media, especially when I took a break from Instagram, I felt like I could focus more on myself. I could focus more on the things that I enjoy doing. That's like writing and journaling because that's my main passion. As much as I love creating content, I do see myself as a writer, so that's my main passion. I could focus more on writing, I could focus more on journaling, and also like reading the Bible. I could focus more on God. When I took a break from social media, I really focused more on God. Like if you see my Bible, I'm sure you've looked at some of the past Bible studies that I've done. I have like post-it notes and all these different books because I've really enjoyed reading the Bible. I've really enjoyed praying more. And I feel as though when I took a break from social media, it was like God was calling me to be with Him more and to be in His presence more and learn how to pray more and also to understand what He wants me to do with my life. And I also felt that when I took a break, I also kept on hearing this word which was associated with my past Instagram account, like tainted. Like God kept telling me, this Instagram is tainted and I'm going to do a new thing. And like he kept on telling me that, I kept on hearing that word, this Instagram is tainted. And that's why I took a break from posting, but I was like, oh, I'm going to come back because even though I didn't have I didn't have that many followers. I think I had like 800. At first it was 1000 and then it like went back to 800. Like I didn't have that many followers, but I sort of like felt proud of what I did in Instagram because I saw it as a way to share my passions, create content, and also do like collaborations, when it comes to women's issues, gender-based violence. So I thought it was something I was very passionate about. So when God kept on telling me that this is tainted, I was like, but I put in a lot of work and effort. I've paid for these photo shoots, and like, what am I going to do with this? Like, I could always use that in my website, when I have a new website. But I was sort of like, arguing with God, like, no, I don't want to delete it. But I just had to really, as I grew spiritually and praying more, I felt God telling me that, what are you waiting for? It's time for you to delete it. So I was going to tell myself that it was this month of June, actually. This month of June, I was going to be like, oh, I'm going to delete it. But God was like, no, in the month of May, I want you to delete it. So yeah, I deleted it in May. And will I go back? I would say like I will never go back. I don't know. I think I might go back, but like stay tuned for when I think I might go back because as much as I enjoy creating, I also do feel a sense of purpose. So I do feel like the Holy Spirit can lead me back there, and I do definitely feel like there's a sense of purpose on social media. I wrote an article about how social media is helping NGOs do some amazing things, and also just individually, I believe in sharing messages that are positive. I believe in building communities. I believe in like just positivity and education and informative content. And I want to do that across so many different social media platforms. So I definitely do feel like God will lead me back. And especially, I do feel God telling me that, oh, I'm going to do a new thing. So you think that, oh, you put in so much effort into your old one, but the new one might be better. And the new one, I'm going to do something better for you and the people around you. So yeah, I definitely I definitely might feel like I might probably come back at a certain point. I don't know now, but definitely I'll let you know. I'll probably share it on YouTube and like the Substack and let you know when I'm coming back. But for now, I have really definitely enjoyed being off Instagram just because, like I said, just for that peace of mind to focus more on God, to focus more on my writing, and to focus more on the things that matter to me. Like I said, that's my faith, that is family, that is purpose, understanding what my purpose is and how I can work towards my purpose. And also just like being more in the present moment, even though like I'm not a fashion influencer, I definitely do like taking pictures, and I still do like taking pictures because I think it's fun. But I think definitely being off social media and Instagram helps me to focus more on my present moments and just enjoy the time spent like either by myself or with family members. So I've definitely enjoyed doing that. But mostly it's being close to God, like getting closer to God. I feel like that is the biggest thing that I've realized was sort of like missing before. Like as much as I've always been spiritual and I've grown up in a religious home, I think that the social media break that I took helped me to really get close to God and to really listen to what God wants me to do with my life. And I've just really loved that. And I know that He's still going to call me to different social media platforms to collaborate, do different things, because it is what I am passionate about. So when it's time, I think that I will be more, I think just even more sensible with not allowing myself to be so consumed with creating or maybe just even scrolling too much. And there's that also sense of like comparison when you feel like, oh, this is happening, these things are happening in other people's lives, and you wonder this and that. So I feel like sometimes social media and Instagram can foster that negativity in you. So when you focus more on your own life, you have more yeah, like more positive, yeah, happier. And also I definitely do believe that there is a form of bullying that can happen, bullying and stalking on social media. And I'm a very spiritual person, I'm a very intuitive person, so I can get energy of different things. Like I get energy of people, and I also get energy of social media platforms. So as much as God was even telling me to step back, even me on my own, I was getting a sense of negative energy there. So when I took a step back, I just really felt that peace of mind, and I'm glad that I did, and I'm just so grateful to God for how I've grown in my relationship with God, right? And also just to other people out there, I feel like taking social media breaks of different platforms is so important. I've done a video about this before, so you can watch that video, but I guess I'm just going to reiterate some of the points I mentioned in that video, that taking a social media break is really helpful to help you to focus on the things that matter more in your life. And if you're having difficulty figuring out like how do you take a social media break, I think the first thing you can do is just try to have time limits, have time limits with the amount of time you are like scrolling on your feed. I feel like if you can give yourself an hour, like an hour to maybe just scroll and just have fun and be entertained, and then you now go back to doing the things that you know are important to you, right? So I think just giving yourself a time limit. And I know that there are definitely different apps that even help people to like make sure that they don't spend too much time on social media, they don't spend too much time on their screen. So yeah, I think I can leave some links below, even though I haven't used different apps. And I know there's this creator Bookie. I think she created an app. I think her name is Bookie, or is it Bukola? But yeah, I think she even created an app to help people like limit their social media time. I haven't really checked it out yet, but I feel like there are so many different apps out there to help people really manage the amount of time they spend on their screens, to manage the amount of time that they spend on social media. So I think that's one way that you can really help yourself to not be so addicted to being on social media, or be so addicted to like scrolling through the feed and just getting so absorbed in what you're seeing there, right? Another thing that you can do is to make sure that you prioritize activities that you love and feel good. I'm going to talk about exercise again because I just love talking about exercise, especially because of mental health. I feel like when you prioritize exercise, it has such a positive impact on your mental health. I feel like it helps to just clear my mind, clear my head. Like after I've gone for a run or walk, when I prioritize it, I feel good, I feel happier, I have energy, I'm more productive. So one of the ways for you to do is limit your social time is to prioritize activities that matter to you. Also prioritize activities that are fun to you. To me, that's like being in parks, being in nature, making time to read, having fun with family members, whether we are going to restaurants to eat, whether we are watching a movie, just like prioritizing the things that are fun and that matter to you and that can help you to be a little bit more in the present moment. So these are some of the ways that you can just prioritize that. And also another way for you to sort of like manage the time that you're on social media is to constantly check in on yourself, right? I talked about journaling. I have a video about journaling because like I love journaling so much. Like I feel like journaling is the best way for you to check in on yourself. I feel like journaling is the best way for you to really just manage your emotions, to really just understand yourself better. Like when you journal, you just sort of like check in on yourself and you reflect on your life. And of course, I always recommend like going to therapy. Going to therapy has had such a positive impact on my life. So as much as you're journaling, also make sure that you're making time to check in on yourself with a therapist, to really speak about your feelings, your experiences. All of these things help you to really just have like a balance between being on social media and then focusing on your real life. So yeah, this is just a short little video about why I deleted my Instagram account. It was a big deal, but then it wasn't really a big deal because I wasn't really a big creator. But it's something that I'm passionate about, and I'm still passionate about social media, and I know that there's so much I can do. I want to write, like I feel like I see myself doing research about social media and its effects on mental health because I'm so passionate about that. So stay tuned. For those people who like to read and maybe those people who are in academia, like I can see myself doing just more extensive research about that because I'm really passionate about the effect on social media on people's minds, because I definitely think that it's something interesting that we can really study and look into, especially in today's modern society. Because as much as I believe that there are so many positive things, I believe that there are also some negative effects of social media. So we all have to like strike a balance between how we are on social media and how we utilize social media. So yeah, that's just why I deleted my Instagram. So let me know, like, which social media platform is your favorite and why, and just tell me about your experience in social media. What are the things that you love about social media? What are some of the things that maybe you don't like so much about social media? I definitely be interested in your comments. Just let me know what you feel about social media in the comment section. If you haven't yet, do give this video a like, a thumbs up, so that more people can know about this video. If you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. Do subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. And I will see you on my next video. Take care.